Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ad America TV. My name is Aninda, one of the guides here in Ad America. It's really nice to see you all. We hope you're all doing well and staying safe at home. For those of you just joined us for the first time, Ad America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States. We have moved temporarily to a digital platform so you can enjoy our events from the comfort of your own home. On this event, we'll be having Metropolitan Toastmasters live in the fast lane. But before we begin, we have an exciting news for you. Continuing our 10th anniversary celebration, Ad America is inviting you to celebrate Friendship and National Hispanic Heritage Month through #USConnected. We are giving away 2 pairs of Apple AirPods for you and your best friend. To know more and how to join this activity, stay tuned until the end of the event because that's when I'll let you know how to join. In the meantime, let's break the ice with a little trivia. The question for today is, who was the Toastmasters' first female international president? Is it A. Donna Groh, B. Helen Blanchard, C. Margaret Page, or D. Fairtie Price? You can start typing your answer on our social media because in the end of the event, we will do a live shout out for those of you who can guess the answer correctly. Other than that, don't forget to take a selfie and tag Ad America's Instagram account. Without further ado, please welcome Kak Attila, President of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Time is yours.
All right. Thank you so much, Aninda. What a very nice question to open the meeting. Well, you guys can also participate to answer the question through the comment section of Ad America's media channel. So good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. How are you going? How are you? Please kindly unmute your voice because I really want to hear your awesome spirit.
Great.
Fantastic.
Great. Yay. I hope everything is well with you and your family. Hello, everyone. I'm Attila, the president of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. I'm so delighted to welcome you guys here in our meeting with Ad America. So for those of you who have not been here before, Toastmasters International is a non-profit organization which is based in the US. It is a place for us to learn public speaking, to improve your speaking skill, to improve your communication skill, as well as to build your leadership skills. And there is also many benefits that we gain in joining Toastmasters. Maybe later on will be explained in a very detail by my fellow Toastmasters. So without further ado, I will, by the sound of this clap, I'm officially open the meeting and give the control to our Toastmasters of the meeting today, Toastmasters Faisal.
Okay, thank you, Madam President. I'm sorry for the delay because I couldn't seem to unmute myself. Yeah. Okay, good evening, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Toastmasters meeting. I'm going to share some slides, but I'm also disabled from screen sharing. Can somebody help me? Okay. Okay, I want to share the screens for the introduction for Toastmasters, but I am disabled from sharing my screen. But anyway, it's okay. So, welcome to the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club meeting, and I am Faisal. I'm Toastmasters Faisal. Thank you, Attila, for sharing the screen. Okay. I am Toastmasters Faisal, and I am the Toastmasters of the meeting for today. So welcome everybody to the club. And I see that we have some guests. We also have some visiting Toastmasters, and of course our beloved Toastmasters, our club members. So next slide. So these are the excos of the Metropolitan Toastmasters. We have Attila as our president, and then as the vice president for education, we have Christopher, and then me, myself, and the vice president of membership. We have also Vitania as a vice president for public relations, and then Wiwit as the secretary and treasurer, and also Rido as the sergeant at arms. And our immediate past president is Miss Cecilia Astri. So for those of you guys who is a guest in this meeting, maybe this is the first time of you having a meeting in Toastmaster. So what actually is Toastmaster? Attila has already told you that Toastmaster is a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking skills and also leadership skills to a worldwide of networks of clubs. So the headquarter is in Englewood, Cologne. The organization membership exceeds 364,000 in more than 6,200 clubs in 155 countries. And by joining the Toastmasters, you are not only able to enhance your public speaking, but also, of course, you can enhance your networking. So there are actually a lot of benefits for us to get involved in Toastmasters. You can boost your organization skill, you can expand your network, you can find brand new insight, and of course, the most important thing is to have fun. And in Toastmasters, we actually have some kind of curriculum to guide us to get into our those public speaking, leadership, and whatever you aim to be. We have 11 specialized learning pathways, and there are at least 14 projects for each path, and each path has 5 levels. So you may wonder, what is Pathways? Pathways is actually a program that is designed to help you build the competencies you need to communicate and lead. So through these 11 specialized pathways, you actually can fulfill whatever you need in joining the Toastmasters. So our agenda for today is we will be having 3 main events. First, the table topic session, and then the people speech session, and then the evaluation session. For the table topic session is actually an impromptu speech, and it is open for member and guests alike. It is open for all audiences, and each participant will be having 1 or 2 minutes of time to deliver their speech. And then after that, we're going to go to the second event, which is the prepared speech session. This is open for member only. So for all of you guys who are being guests here, yeah, you can watch. And then if you are willing or if you want to try the prepared speech session, you are most welcome to be a member of Toastmasters. And of course, we in the Metropolitan Club Toastmaster is more than welcome to have you here as our member. And then the third event is evaluation session, and this is also open for member only, but guests can listen and guests can have many things to learn from this evaluation session because we will be evaluating ourselves, and the duration is for 2 and 3 minutes. So our theme of the day is life in the fast lane. So we have the word of the day is prevent. What is prevent? It is to stop something from happening or someone from doing something. So make sure that for all of you who make speeches tonight, make sure that you include this word prevent in your speeches. Okay, and then, ladies and gentlemen, for the next session, I am going to introduce you to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Titin, and she will introduce to you the roles of each role taker for tonight. So I call upon Toastmaster Titin to give the explanation for us all. Toastmaster Titin, the floor is yours.
Okay, so good evening. Okay, sorry, I could not unmute my microphone. Good evening, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Faisal. Fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, I'm Titin, your General Evaluator for today's meeting. It is my role to introduce the timer, counter, ballot counter, and grammarian for their respective reports, and later I will share my general evaluation of the overall meeting. And for now, may I please call on the timer Toastmaster Miftah Huda to give us the timing guidelines for our meeting. Toastmaster Miftah, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, my name is Miftah and I serve as timer. For today's meeting, we have prepared speech session, and then the second session is table topics session, and the last but not least is evaluation session. For prepared speech session, you have 5 until 7 minutes to tell a story, and this is for a member to deliver their speech, and they prepare before the meeting. So you have 5 until 7 minutes. The 5 will be this background. When you reach 6 minutes, you will see yellow background, and then 7 minutes you will see red background. In this background, you just have 30 seconds to wrap up your story. And then for the table topics session, the session for members and guests, you'll have 1 until 2 minutes. I will give you one. I will give you green background when you reach 1 minute, yellow at 1.5 minutes, and red 2 minutes. You just have 30 seconds to wrap up your story. And the last session, we have evaluation session. The evaluation session only 2 until 3 minutes. 2 minutes in green, 2.5 minutes in yellow, and 3 minutes at red. You just have 30 seconds to wrap up your story. Okay, thank you so much. That's all my role. Back to you, Toastmaster Titin.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Miftah, for your introduction of the timing scheme. Now, let us proceed to our RNWO Counter. Toastmaster Hugo, would you please introduce your role to us?
Thank you, Madam GE. Hello, everyone. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hugo, and tonight I will be your RNWO Counter. Therefore, I will listen to you, take a note, and count how many times you say or any other long pauses. And also, tonight we have word of the day, that is prevent. Once again, prevent. So for all the speakers, please do not forget to use our word of the day in your speech, because at the end of meetings, I will report it to you. I think that's all I can say about RNWOD. And thank you. Good luck, guys. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hugo, for introducing your role. Next, may I have our grammarian for tonight, Toastmaster Ronawati, to explain your role to us.
Thank you, GET team. I'm Rona. I am your grammarian for tonight. I will pay attention to your pronunciation, grammar, and beautiful phrases, and I will have the report at the end of the meeting. Thank you, and back to General Evaluator Titin.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rona, for introducing your role to us. And next, we have our bell counter. Our bell counter for tonight, Toastmaster Christopher. Would you please explain your role to us?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Christopher Susanto, and I'm serve as your bell counter. What's a bell counter? The task is, yes, since we have 3 main session or mandatory session, each session it definitely will have the best speaker. So I would make sure who is the best speaker, and then at the end of each session, I will put the link for the polling, and please vote your best speaker. Yes, I'm back to the GE. Toastmaster TV, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Christopher, for introducing your role to us. So those are our role takers for tonight, and I will return the control back to Toastmaster Faisal as our Toastmaster of the meeting this evening. Toastmaster Faisal, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE13, for your nice explanations, and also the other takers for the nice explanation of all of your roles. So, dear Toastmasters and also guests, our theme today is Life in the Fast Lane. This is actually a theme that we make to observe or to celebrate World Suicide Prevention Day. So what actually is life in the fast lane? Actually, it is a phrase that means that people that live in a way which seems to be very full of activity and excitement, but which often involves a lot of pressure. So in those regards, it is very meaningful for us to understand that actually the World Health Organization statistics stated that in every 40 seconds, there is one person died because of suicide. So this is actually important for us to make sure that even though we live in such a fast-paced world, but we still have to take care of ourselves. And by doing that, we can also be able to have a life full of joy and excitement. And one of the joy and excitement we can have here is surrounding ourselves with positivity and also with activities with friends such as your fellow Toastmasters. So our next session is the table topic session. This is going to be led by Toastmasters Attila. This is actually a free impromptu speech session, so make sure all of you participate. And I'm going to give the floor to Toastmaster Attila to lead the table topic session. Toastmaster Attila, the time is yours.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, our Tom, today, Toastmaster Faisal. So everyone, this is me, Attila, and tonight I will be your table topic master. So for those of you who have not been not familiar before with table topics is it is an impromptu speech skill, like when you watch Miss Universe or or any crown session. There was a time for them to pick a random question and then just answer it right away. So it is similar to those session in Miss Universe. Okay, so I will be stop sharing and change it to my screen. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, is my screen visible now? Okay, okay, all right. So I was trying to make a fun table topic, but considering the before, it's not easy. So instead, I will just make a curhat this time. So this time you're very welcome to be vulnerable and to share story. So without further ado, I might just start to start the class with teacher Atila's class today. Can I have volunteer here to try the double topic session? Is anyone willing to try?
Yes,
I
of course.
see lots of, yay, okay, I heard the voice of Toastmasters Gusti. Okay, all right, Toastmaster Gusti, you want to try?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, of course. So it's time for us to we get to know each other a little better. So I remind you again that you are very welcome to be vulnerable and to share your story this time. Okay, so Toastmasters Gusti, would you like to choose? I have 6 circle here. Which color do you want to choose?
Okay, let's start with the green.
Sorry, the green one, yeah.
Yeah, the green
All
one.
right, green one. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, if you don't mind to share, what is the biggest thing that make you down in your life? That makes you... Okay, you got the question?
Get it?
I mean, the biggest thing that make you sad. Sorry, it's a typo here. To make you sad or down in your life. You get it, Toastmasters Gusti?
Yes, I get it.
All right. The time is yours.
This morning, we have like a rainy days in Jakarta. So, fortunately, I am now a working person. I work at one of the company, not a student anymore. But it would make me remember about my childhood memories, especially when I was at school. You know, we are so lazy to go to school that we have to go whatever happens because there are examinations. Well, as a kid or as students, you may very sad if you fail with your ambition or target. Sometimes you have like a target for 10, a perfect score, but you just got 9, or you want to have the first rank, but you just failed. But little I know that every time we grow older, the saddest thing in our lives is change. From the only material things like score in the report or social status, or even when you are in high school, you miss your friend or you betrayed by your best friend. It makes you sad. But later on, I know what makes me sad the most is losing the faith of my God that you are in here not alone. You will through all these things and you don't to be afraid or worry about anything. That is the thing that makes me sad if I lose that faith. So, fellow Toastmasters, whatever happens in this pandemic situation, just keep faith in you. Thank you.
Whoa, a great speech from Toastmasters Gusti. I believe that everyone can relate to them, and I suddenly just want to get a little throwback when we were in the junior high school, or else like I ever like don't have the capability, don't have the brave to enter the room just by the score that I got from the examination. That was the worst thing on my life back then. So okay, so thank you so much, Toastmasters Gusti. I still have like okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I still have another 5 circles here. So I really encourage you guys to try. Okay, I see my fellow co-workers here. I see Robbie here. Hi, Robbie. Finally able to join the meeting. Okay, so please join the meeting. I will unmute you. Wait a minute. Okay, hello Robbie. How's
Halo, Cila.
Okay, everyone. So
Okay,
here is Robbie. Robbie is my fellow co-workers. He's really curious about Toastmasters, and so I invite him today to come. So Robbie, this is a table topic session when you can just simply answer the questions right away. And I have six circles here. You can choose the other 5.
Okay.
Which color do you prefer?
I prefer the purple one.
The purple. The purple which? Purple one. You mean okay? So the purple one. Okay. This is the purple one. So when is the last time you feel happiest? Robbie, you get the question?
I got the question, but I didn't get the answer.
Okay, so here is the time to try. You can pin on the timer, so you might be aware of your time remaining. So yeah, give it a try.
Okay. First of all, hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Robbie Shefullah. I was one of the coworker from Telkom Indonesia. For the question is when was I felt happy. I think the last time is maybe in high school, maybe when I graduate, because I think the last time not the last time I feel the happiest, maybe that is the last moment I feel truly happy for myself. That is maybe. Should I elaborate more, or that is enough?
Okay. And where is the timer? You still have time if you.
Where's the timer?
If you really want to continue, you still have time. You can see the timer, Miftah Huda.
Oh, okay. What else? Yeah. So the last time is, I think the definition of happy is, in the big word, is when we feel we become part of someone life. So I felt that when I was in high school, I felt the brotherhood between me and my college there, and the bond is truly strong for me. And when we graduated, I think I left behind from my friends, and my life become despair. That is maybe.
All right. You did a very great job. Congratulations, Robbie. So, okay, I can relate, and I can quote something from your speech. Yeah, when you feel the happiest when you are able to be in someone's life, so you have a great boundary with your friend. I really can relate. So congratulations for finally trying the table topic. Okay, so I'll be moving on to the next. I have the volunteer speaker here. Who first? Okay, so Ready first. Ready first. Hi, Ready. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I know table topics is your most favorite part in Toastmasters, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so here we go. Ready? We still have four circles left. The taken one is green and purple.
I'll go with blue.
Okay, you go with blue. Here we go, blue. How do you overcome your sadness? Ready? You got the question? All right, so ready? How do you overcome your sadness? The floor is yours.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. In life, like I feel one of the time that I felt sad was when I was not appreciated. Maybe people here like can relate with me that when you feel your hard work are not appreciated by people around you, and I feel that I'm not appreciated, and I become sad at the time. To overcome that, basically what I did was uh, went away from the problem. Like I took my time. I didn't think about it. Like I just feel the emotion, but I didn't like want to deal with it at that exact time I feel sad. After some time has passed, like few days, I felt better. Then I take a deep breath and try to think about what happened, I was not appreciated, why everything why did I feel sad, why did the things happen to me happen. So after that I feel better. Um I felt better, like I could see the problem in a different perspective and so on, and can move on with my life. So if you see, every like it's not about like it's not for me. It's not only sad. Every emotion that I feel that I don't want to take a like directly confront the emotion. Just I will wait for a few days and make myself calmer, and then I can think about it in a more calm manner. That's it. Back to Toastmaster Satila.
Yay! Thank you, Toastmaster Reddy. I really can relate to take a stop moments in life when I had like some bad things happen. Just like go away for some days and just to relax ourselves and be back. So okay, thank you, Toastmaster Reddy. Here we go. I still have 3 more circles here. May I see the chat box? Which turn? So Toastmasters Aryo, right? Toastmasters Aryo. Toastmaster Wita first. Sorry. Okay, Toastmaster Wita. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you. How was your vaccination reaction to your body?
It's better than the first one.
Really appreciate it. Toastmaster Wita still made her time to have our meeting tonight. Okay, so Toastmaster Wita, which color you prefer to pick?
I'll go with the pink, the first one, top left.
The pink top left. All right. Here we go. So, okay. So it's a longer, it seems longer, but okay. So what is the little simple thing that make you happy today? If you don't have any, perhaps things that make you happy yesterday or something that happened to be tomorrow.
Okay.
You got the questions?
Yep. Okay.
All right. So the time is yours, Toastmasters Wita.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Attila. Okay. What makes me happy today, yesterday, or maybe tomorrow? I would say what makes me happy today is that I finally got my second jab of vaccine. I got the AstraZeneca one because it was kind of hard for me to get it. Like not really hard. It's just like a bit rocky road because last week I'm supposed to get it. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Last week I'm supposed to get it, but the vaccination center said that I couldn't because the administration of my number of my date, it's supposed to be the next week. So that makes me really kind of devastated because I have to take a leave day from work because when I already did, and then I have to take another, so that I go back to work last week, and I apologize to my superior that I couldn't get the vaccine. But then today I finally got the vaccine, and I'm so happy I finally got it, so that I can be healthy around the people that I love most, like my parents, my aunties who is currently pregnant now with twins. It's so exciting. And then, yeah, that's what makes me happy today, and that I got a lot of nice food, because usually when our family is vaccinated, just like the first one, everyone just got really, really hungry every single time, so that we go jack a lot of food. And yeah, that's really simple thing to make me happy just for today. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Adila.
Yay! Thank you, Madam VPPR, our Madam VPR. Thank you for sharing your experience towards your second vaccination. So I will get my turn next week, and I keep asking Vita, like, how do you feel after the second Astra? It must be very severe, because I see many people feel it right away. So thank you, Vita. Please appreciate the little things that happen in our life, because you are very because you have us, because you have Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Yay! So the next turn, I see Toastmasters Aryo want to try. Toastmasters Aryo, okay, I will help to unmute you.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
All right, so here we go again with the color circle. And which color do you want to pick, Toastmasters Aryo?
What's available?
The left, the available is the pink one and the yellow one. We
Yellow,
have two
please.
left, the yellow and the pink one.
Yellow, please. I love yellow. And I love someone that loves yellow. So yellow, please.
Okay, so yellow, please. All right, you ready? Here we go. Describe your life right now in 3 words. And then please explain why you choose those words.
Before I start, what is the word of the day today? Sorry.
Prevent.
Prevent. Thank you guys
okay.
for helping me.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so Toastmasters, are you ready?
Ready.
Ready. Okay, so the floor is yours.
Guys, can you describe yourself in 3 words? Is it difficult or is it easy for you? For me, this is something that, okay, it is easy because there's something that is on top of my mind. I would not say that this is something that really describes my life in general, but at least in my career. 3 things. The first one is strategy, finance, and innovation. I'll start with the first one, which is strategy. Well, in strategy, we are thinking about something that is not happening yet. We are thinking about the future, about where do we want to go, what do we want to achieve, and how can we go there. We prevent to do something that is unnecessary. We prevent the difficult things to happen. So I love doing strategy. I love learning that. The second one is finance. Have you ever heard about the words that money is everything? Yes. In career, in any company, we can have a very good strategy, but in the end, money is the king. So I have a profound interest in finance because, as just I told you, money is everything. And the third one is innovation. Well, you know, in the future, a company that exists today may no longer exist in the future. Just like today, Nokia or some other companies that were existed like 5-10 years ago, some of them were no longer here. Why? because they didn't innovate. They prevent themselves to explore something new that can be valuable. So back to the main questions. 3 things that describe myself is strategy, finance, and innovation. And I hope by mastering these 3 things, I can be a better person in my career. So what about you? What are the 3 words that can describe you? Back to you, Atila.
Woohoo! Thank you so much, Toastmasters Aryo. I bet everyone loves money, but not everyone loves finance. Okay, thank you so much. I got your point. So, okay, let me just continue our double topic session. So, everyone, we still have one left pink circle here, and I see that on the chat box there is our guest here, soon to be Toastmasters Astrid. Could you wait a minute? I will be okay. Wita, could you please help me to unmute soon to be Toastmasters Astrid?
Hi, Toastmaster Attila. Is my sound okay?
Yeah, you are very clear.
Okay. Can you see my face though? Is my video on?
Yeah, your video seems very good.
Okay.
Hello, soon to be Toastmaster Astrid. So, yeah, okay. So I have one left circle here, which is pink. So I will just go with the pink, and you can try it on.
Sure.
Okay, sure. Okay, so this one. Where do you really want to be right now, and why? Okay, soon to be Toastmasters. Astrid, you got the questions?
Yes, I do.
All right. So where do you really want to be right now, and why, Toastmasters Astrid?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Attila. Hi to everyone. I'm a newbie here, first time joining the e-meeting. So happy to see everybody, and I hope I don't take anybody's opportunity to speak. So with that question, I think the place that I really want to be right now is Ubud, Bali. That's actually the only place that I've been thinking for the past, I think, 3 months. The reason why, because I have 3 reasons why I really want to be in Ubud, Bali right now. Because number 1, I've been feeling that Jakarta is very it's not lonely, but it's not as hectic as it used to be. So sometimes I feel lonely in Jakarta because actually I don't come from Jakarta. I'm not from here. So yeah, and the work has been so much busy for the past, I think, 3 months, 6 months since pandemic. So I really want to go somewhere that maybe I don't really know the people, but I can enjoy the environment. So that one place is Ubud, Bali. And the second reason is I think I've been missing, the opportunity to travel. So yeah, and I love trees. I love outdoor things. So yeah, I think that's another reason why Ubud, Bali is going to be the perfect place. And then the third one is, I think Ubud, Bali really gives you, that sort of like peace. So yeah, I think that's the thing that I really want to feel for myself right now, feeling a little bit of peace. So yeah, I think that's why Ubud is the place. Oh, and I think I have the fourth reason. The fourth reason is because I just watched Eat, Pray, and Love, and the story there, the places there, just gave me so many inspirations. And I think what I could take from Julia Roberts is finally in that movie, she found what she wanted in life in Ubud. So I'm just having that dream that I can be my own Julia Robert and find my dream in Ubud. So yeah, I think that's the place I want to go to Ubud, and those are the reasons why I want to go to that place. Do I still have time, or I couldn't track the time, Adila?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yay.
Thank you.
You looks enjoy the question so much until the timer until it's already red. Okay.
That's like the question to me. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a question to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Soon-to-be Toastmaster Astrid. I really totally agree with you, and I'm grateful that I had the experience to work from Bali last 2 months to stay in Ubud, to have some peace in Ubud. So I hope you can go to Ubud like soon. All right. So okay. So I think Toastmasters Hugo want to try, but I'm really sorry, Toastmasters Hugo. This time, the circle is over. There is no left circle. So please try again on the next meeting, Toastmasters Hugo. Thank you so much for having me. Okay, so did you have fun, guys? Did you have fun? I hope you did. So thank you so much for your participation and willingness in today's Curhat session. Class dismissed. Thank you so much. Back to our Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmasters Faisal.
Okay. Okay, I'm unmute. Thank you, Toastmaster Attila, our Madam President, and I'm so happy we have a lot of great speeches today. The table topic seems quite enjoyable for all of you, but we have one more task for the table topic session. We need you to vote. So before we open the voting session, I would like to ask our timekeeper, Toastmaster Miftah, is everybody qualified?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faisal. So for table topic session, Toastmaster Gusi, Toastmaster Robi, Toastmaster Reddy, Toastmaster Vita, Toastmaster Aryo, and Toastmaster Astrid. There is only one is ineligible to be voted, which is Toastmaster Astrid, because she spent 3 minutes and 40 seconds. All eligible to be voted Toastmaster Astrid. So your vote through the chat box. Thank you so much for you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Miftah. So all of you, please go to the chat box. We have the link for the polling session there. You can vote for your most favorite table topic speakers. Everybody is qualified, is eligible to vote, except our guest, soon to be Toastmaster Astrid. But I'm sure that when she become a member in the next meeting, she will be able to manage the time. So she will be qualified to win your vote. So our next session is the prepared speeches. We have two speakers. We have two prepared speeches in today's meeting. And I'm going to invite Toastmaster Koyum as the evaluator for the first speaker to explain about the project and the speeches. Toastmaster Koyum, the floor and time is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmasters Faisal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite everybody here, whether that you guys are on air, off air, or in the Zoom room meeting today, to listen and give the attention to our speakers today, Toastmaster Sinta Suryan. So the objective of her speech today is to deliver an improvement from the previous speeches that she got from her evaluator and going to implement that evaluations on today's speeches. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Toastmaster Cintra. Preparation is the key. Preparation is the key, Toastmaster Cintra. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kayum, and good evening, distinguished guests and my fellow Toastmasters. My name is Sinta, And have you ever heard the quote, if you're failing to prepare and then you're preparing to fail? I'm sure most of you have heard this quote. And tonight I will share with you my experience on how preparation is the key and it is crucial to prevent you for any disappointments in your life. So the story goes back 8 years ago, back in 2013, the year when I just graduated and obtained my bachelor degree in international relations in a university in Surabaya. And yeah, I came to Jakarta to look for job, obviously, and also to look for other opportunities. And I know when I mention international relations, most of the people will associate it with being a diplomat or working for the Ministry for Foreign Affairs. And actually, being a diplomat caught my eyes at that time. So I thought that I should join the CPNS, or the centralized selection process, to be a government official. In that case, to be Kemlu's civil servant. And at that time, actually, a candidate, they can choose more than one ministries to apply. So 2-3 ministries, they're all okay. But at that time, I only chose one ministry, which is Kemlu, because I want to be a diplomat. And yeah, so I applied to the selection process, and luckily I passed the first few steps, because the whole selection process actually consists of many steps. And I passed the administrative test, the civic knowledge test, until I had to follow the English test. I was quite confident to join the English test, because I was just graduated, and at that time to graduate, I had to take an English test. So it's still fresh on my mind. So I was quite confident that I could do it well during the test. But I was wrong. So just a week before the English test, I got an offer from a friend of mine who's living in Jakarta, and she offered me to be like a liaison officer in one of her office events. And the events was supposed to be conducted a day after the English test. And just one day before the event, which was 2 days before the English test, I was told to attend a preparatory meeting and also a rehearsal for this event. And it ended up to finish quite late at night. So when I came home, I didn't have enough time to prepare myself for the test in the next day and to study. So, because I had to take some rest and sleep, right? So, but I was still quite confident that I could do it. I could do it well. And the day came, and after finishing the test, I met with some friends of mine who also applied. For the Kemlu. And have you ever met with your friends after finishing your exam or test or anything really anything like that, and then you compared your answers with your friends' answers, and you felt good because most of your answers match with your friends' answers? That's what I felt at that time. I felt good because most of my answers, it matched with my friends' answers. But then again, I was wrong. I didn't pass the test, and I was quite disappointed, because I feel like I failed just in the middle of the whole selection process, not at the end of the selection process. And it gets worse as well, because I had to learn that in the next year, which in 2014, the government has decided to cancel or to postpone the CPNS, because due to some consideration. So I believe that I had to move on, and I had to look for other opportunities, right? And so here I am now, 8 years after that. And after that experience, I came into the conclusion that being preparation is the key, especially if you would like to pursue your dream job or any goals in your life. And also, you cannot underestimate anything that you think you're already familiar with. In my case, it's the English test, because I realize now that life itself is a never-ending learning and also relearning process. And with that being said, being prepared is very important, especially to prevent any regrets or any what ifs in the future. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sinta. I'm sorry for the delay. I was being muted and wasn't able to unmute myself. There was a great speech, Toastmaster Sinta. So we're going next to our second prepared speech, and I'm going to invite our second evaluator, which is Toastmaster Gusti. Toastmaster Gusti, time and place is yours to explain about the speech and the projects.
Yay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Faisal, for your introduction. Okay, very good evening for Toastmasters. Now, today we're going to listen and become the witness of Toastmaster Rizdiana's project. So, to prevent the confusion of you, this project has purpose. First, is for the member to practice being aware of her thoughts and feeling as the impact of her response on others. And the second purpose is for the member to share her experience completing the project. So time given is 5 until 7 minutes. Without further ado, Toastmaster Rizdiana, everything will be fine in time. Everything will be fine in time, Toastmaster Rizdiana.
Everything will be fine in time, Lily. That's what I tried to convince my supervisor. A few weeks ago, when I realized she did very sad, felt demotivated, tried to recall herself, hiding in her cubicle, and didn't even want to come. Went for lunch with me. Although I realized she would very rare to accept my lunch invitation because I am her subordinate. Up until one day, I found out. She said to me, "You will know Rizdi very soon." That day, I received an email from her boss that she will be shifted and rotated to a lower place. Then I said to her, "I understand your feeling. I understand how you felt, but you cannot prevent what God already decided. What your boss has determined to do with you. I feel so sad, she said. I said, everything will be fine in time because you were not yourself. We understood you and you work hard. Don't worry. I support you. Just keep moving on. Keep continue work hard and also show them that you're not ignoring all of your job. You still continue deliver very well. You still continue helping your subordinate up until that day is coming. And then she said, what would happen with me? Everybody will look down on me. No, we know. It's just like you don't have the chemistry with your supervisor, really. Just continue supporting him up until that day is coming. Fellow Toastmaster, if you identify negative thoughts, negative feeling of your surrounding, would you be prevent that situation or would you like to support that situation? Because Lily said to me, the other friend, the other colleague, Shishi, told her, just report him to the higher rank. I said, Lily, please don't do that. If you are in his position, you also doesn't want. If someone reported you, just continue, work hard. Everything will be running well again. If you keep showing your intention to work hard, intention to cooperate with everyone, cooperate with situation. Anyway, you might be found that job is very suitable for you and you can shine over there. However, I remember when I did try to apply her position, her supervisor said, no, it's not for you. I have someone else from outside. And then I'm going to recruit her and you will be the mentor. Me, I'm in about to apply that position. That's what I told him. No. It's for him. It's for her, really, not for you. So I did mentor her. Mentor my supervisor because she's from outsider and didn't understand about the system at all. After a while, she tends not trying to make a distance with me, trying to show that she is my supervisor. I understand. So I keep myself low, humble, and not protest anything. Up until this situation happened, that she is going to be rotated and started to be negative. I promote a positivity because I said to her, things may be very well soon for all of us if you continue works hard. Then I actually try to find the same position that she had in other place. I did try. However, suddenly the situation also not good for me. Few weeks after that, I received this information and I told to Lily, I had a sad news. I apply the similar level like you in other country. However, the answer made me down. She said, Rizdi, you the one make my spirit back again. Everything will be fine in time. That's what you told me. So see this position because you apply in another country. Probably it's because the present situation is not good enough. With this situation, it's all over the place. It's up because of the pandemic. Probably that's the reason. So fellow Toastmaster, actually, I noticed that we should be grateful on what we have at the moment and our accomplishment. We should be grateful to. Appreciate every little things in life, same with what Toastmaster Attila said. And we conquer the challenges, although we cannot prevent what happened, but acceptance and replace the negative thoughts, promote positivity. Therefore, fellow Toastmaster, we can continue with some good result at the end. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Diana. That was an amazing speech and very moving. So we have finished our 2 prepared speeches and it's time for us to vote. But before voting, I would like to ask our timekeeper, Toastmaster Miftah, how about the eligibility of the speakers? Toastmaster Miftah, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faisal. So for today's meeting, we have prepared speech session, which is Toastmaster Sinta and Distinguished Toastmaster Diana, all eligible to be voted. Toastmaster Sinta spent 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Distinguished Toastmaster Diana spent 7 minutes and 30 seconds. It's still eligible to be voted. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Miftah. That is amazing. Toastmaster Sinta and Distinguished Toastmaster Diana. I hope you can see to the chat box and you can see the link to vote for the best speaker for the prepared speeches. Now we're going to go to our third event, to our next session, that is the general evaluation session. That this session is going to be led by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Titin. Toastmaster Titin, time and floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Fellow Toastmasters, let us commence this evaluation session with the evaluations of the prepared speeches. Evaluation is the breakfast of the champions. First, I would like to call on our first evaluator, Toastmaster Kayum, who will evaluate Toastmaster Sinta Suryani's speech. So join me to welcome Toastmaster Kayum.
All right, thank you very much. Now, before I start, I would like to hear from all of you guys that am I audible and visible? All right, thank you very much to the response. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am here going to evaluate our speakers, Sinta, Toastmaster Sinta, for her speech. Preparation is the key. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring you together with me. Now, put the name of the person that she quoted on her speech just now in the chat box down below. For those who listen closely and get the right answer, I will give them a shout out here in the Facebook Live at all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me start with my first evaluations on what things that Toastmasters integrate on the speech today. To think about the speech that she authored, the word that she used for today, can be understood to every single one of you guys. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, I can say that she used the very simple words or vocabulary to make every audience understand. And I do see some of the response as well during her session for the speeches just now, which is a very great thing. Now, the next point that I would like to say is about Toastmaster Sinta is a storyteller. Okay, you might wonder why. So the reason why I put every speaker as a storyteller, because they have a story to be told, right? So the story for you during the day that you are taking your bachelor degree and during the examination things is a story that I would say a 1 in a million of a kind. So no one can or no one going to use it as their story in the future or anytime soon. So keep up with using, I would say, an authentic story. Now, the third point, that you are very, very good in engaging with the audience. All right. So why or how that you do manage to gain the audience attention is by asking them the question, is making them to be relatable to the story. Now, the last point that I would say, the things that make your speech great is where you start your speech with a quotes. So that is, I would say, that the 7-second moment, the 7-second moment that can triggering all the audience to listen, like, what do Toastmaster Sinta have today? All right. So with that comes the things that we are going to elevate in the near future. Now, first thing first, this is evaluations and a feedback project. So in Toastmasters, I'm supposed to evaluate it from the previous speeches. So perhaps in the next feature that we can, or the next evaluator can evaluate you from the previous one. So after a very, very big discussion with her, that she say, come on, Kayu, just give me anything that you want. All right, now here it is. The gesture or the movement that you are showing to all of the audience today, they are needed to be emphasized or show it with confidence. All right. So with that, you will see the D-Day is what, the 2-day is what. So with that, emphasize, people will more understand. To challenge yourself in the future as a storyteller that I would describe is to make your tone or your vocal variety more varied. So people will understand and like, oh, wow, okay, this is the story that she has. This is the kind of the thing that she wants to emphasize. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring everyone to congratulate. And I don't see anyone who got the answer correct for the quiz just now. It was quoted by Benjamin Franklin. With that, back to our Madam G. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kayum, for your insightful and engaging evaluation. Round of applause, please. Now, let us proceed to our second evaluator, Toastmaster Gusti, who will evaluate DTM Risediana. Toastmaster Gusti, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE, Toastmaster Titin. Okay, good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to encourage you to give round of applause to Toastmaster Risdiana for completing her project. Congrats, yeah. Toastmaster Risdiana, everything will be fine in time. Wow, it was so really encouraging and so positive from the title because also hit with your objective of the project, focus on the positive. Toastmaster Risdiana, what I like from your speech first, you really enjoy the show, you really enjoy the stage. You talk with the pace very fit, not too slow, not too fast. You just fit with the pace. And also you made some body gestures. You move your hands from left to the right. You make like ups and downs, closer and zoom in and zoom out, which is like to make a very good interaction with the audio and video especially. And you also put the slide presentation about your emails, pictures, and etc. Well, it's really have the big impact for the audience so they can have a better understanding about what really happens on you by that email. And I also like the way you actually pick your one of the personal experience and you radiate the energy, the connection with the audience. I can feel it. And also you have the comments from the audience that they also feel move. So what I think that you're going to be better for the future is about the some of variety or tones. You know, you put some dialogues with your friends, Lily and your supervisor, and when you read the emails, it will be better if you have different or significant voices for each. Example, when you talk to Lily and when Lily talks to you, you can make like a Lily voice a little bit, you know, like a childish one, and the supervisor might be so very like more masculine, And when you read the emails, you know, you can like more dramatizing or like very flat tones like in Google directory, I'm sorry, Rosdiana, you are rejected for the interview. So it was like having like a different people on the same place. It will be having like a very good ambience and also experience for the audience to have that difference of tones. And also when you go to the conclusion, you hit the conclusion with the very good quotes and encouraging and also rephrasing the message that you want to audience get, which is everything will be fine in time. But it will be nice if you want to move to the conclusion, you just put some pauses. You just want so the others can having a really know our difference. Okay, we are in the body, and now we're going to conclusion. So it's like a really simple pause, few seconds, that makes your audience more focused again and can be ready for your message. And that's all from my information. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you. Round of applause, please, for Toastmaster Gusti's comprehensive and insightful evaluation. So we can definitely learn from two of our individual evaluators who have delivered their great evaluations. And now it is the time for us to vote for the most favorite individual evaluators. So may I ask the timer if all the individual evaluators are eligible to be voted?
Okay, thank you so much, Madam GE, for evaluation session for today's meeting. Toastmaster Kayum spent 3 minutes and 45 seconds, and Toastmaster Gusti spent 3 minutes and 31 seconds. No one eligible to be voted. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you for your report, Toastmaster Nifta. Yes, definitely we can learn from our evaluators who didn't mind about the time when they deliver their evaluations for our prepared speakers. And now we are done with the individual evaluation round, and we shall move on to the reports of the team. To start off, let us call our grammarian, Toastmaster Ronawati, for her report.
Okay, thank you, Madam GE Titin. So I think most of you speak good English. I think there are a few mix up between the past and present, but that is very common for us Indonesian, as we don't have any sentences, so I will not point it out on this one. Let me share a screen. Okay, I will make sure who is the better speaker, or I will announce who the best speaker is. Which one is correct? You can unmute yourself.
In the comment of the best companies.
The second one.
The second one, yes, because when you have a sentence in front, then you don't make a question on the second part. It's not who is the best speaker, but who the best speaker is. And then I work in one of the company, or I work in one company, or I work in one of the best companies. Which one is correct?
I work
in one of the best company.
Yes, okay, because this one is I work in one of the company. It should be companies, but what is the adjective here? Yeah, you need to have something, could be the best or the nicest, whatever. You don't afraid, or please don't be afraid. Which one is correct?
Please don't be
The right one. Please don't be afraid.
Okay. I got an offer from a friend who is living in Jakarta, or I got an offer from a friend who live in Jakarta. Which one is correct?
I got an offer from a friend who lives in Jakarta.
Yes, who live in Jakarta. Okay, and I think pronunciation, I think is okay. And I see beautiful phrases. Life is a never-ending learning process. Who said this?
Toastmaster Sinta.
Yes, that's
Speaker.
correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And then everything will be fine in time. Who said this?
Toastmasters Diana.
Yes. Okay, that's all my grammarian report, and back to Madam GE Titin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ronawati. Round of applause for our grammarians' detailed and organized report. And next, may I have the report from the RNWO Counter, Toastmaster Hugo.
Thank you. Is it audible? Are you hearing my voice? May I share screen? The host, may I share screen? Is it possible if I share screen?
Yes. Can you share your screen?
I still cannot share my screen because I'm not the host, the co-host at this moment. Well, I think it's okay if I'm not allowed to share screen. I just inform to you guys by describing the report of and WOD session. Well, first of all, I would like to say congratulations for all of you, the speakers tonight, because all of you have done your best giving some speech here in our meeting tonight. And the first one, I will inform our table topic sessions. Okay, I can share it. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. Well, for our double topic sessions, we have 6 speakers here, and almost all of you have done your best. As we can see here, almost all of you didn't make many mistakes in terms of saying unnecessary word or any other long pauses. However, for some of you, I think you still need a lot of practice without using any unnecessary word like or any other words. And also, for our word of the day, almost all of you, unfortunately, I cannot hear many of you say our word of the day, that is prevent. However, only one person here have said our word of the day, that is Toastmaster Aryo. So congratulations for Toastmaster Aryo. And also for Toastmaster Aryo, here I should say that tonight he didn't make any mistakes at all. And congratulations again, once again. And we move forward to prepare speech session. In prepare speech station, I also want to say congratulations for both of you, Toastmaster Sinta and Toastmaster Diana, because both of you have delivered your inspirational speech to us. And as we can see here in my report, that Toastmaster Sinta still has using many unnecessary words. But also, I kind of heard that you said our word of the day. While Toastmaster is Diana, I want to say congratulations because you done your best. You didn't have any mistakes in terms of unnecessary word or any other long pauses. And also, I heard that you have saved our word of the day, that is prevent. So good job, guys. And then last but not least, in evaluation session. In evaluation session, we have two people here, Toastmaster Korean and Toastmaster Gusti. And also, I would say congratulations also for both of you, because both of you have done your best evaluation. For Toastmaster Korean, you didn't have any mistakes at all in terms of unnecessary word or long pauses. Unfortunately, I cannot hear you say our word of the day. Maybe I was mistake, or maybe if someone have heard, you can correct me. And for Toastmaster Gusti, also you have done your best. Even though you still have said some unnecessary word, but it's okay because it's only below 5 times. And you don't have any long pauses in your speech. It's a good job. And unfortunately, you also didn't use our word of the day. Well, I think that's all I can report regarding and WOD session. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Titin.
Thank you. And round of applause, please, for Toastmaster Hugo for the report. So this awareness will hopefully provide added motivation to cut out our filler words from our speeches. And now I would like to provide my general evaluation for the meeting. The meeting went very well. It started at 7 p.m. sharp, and all the role takers, speakers, and evaluators were in the Zoom room on time. There are many good things that we can learn from Metropolitan Toastmaster Club's meeting. And one of them is the great preparation. We had the meeting rehearsal yesterday to prevent any confusion. And one more good thing that I noticed is the warm and welcoming greetings from the president of the club and from the Toastmaster of the meeting through the direct greetings and through chat box. So our Toastmaster of the meeting and club president were aware of the chats that were typed by the participants in the chat box and responded to them agilely. And I appreciate very much the timer who was using the chat box as well to announce the report. RNWO Counter has explained his role very well and prepared his evaluation clearly so as to improve our speech by minimizing filler words. Our grammarian has prepared very well, introduced her role in a clear manner, explained about the word of the day, prepared her reports in a very detailed manner with the presentation so that we could learn and improve our grammar. And for the ballot counter, okay, he has provided the voting link and they work very well. For the table topic session, the purpose of the session, that is to practice impromptu speeches, has been achieved. So it was very good that our table topic master invited the guests to participate in the table topic session. And for the room of improvement, I would like to humbly offer one suggestion. That is the ease of each participant to unmute their microphones, especially at the beginning of the meeting. And now we move to the next session, which is the awarding session. And this session will be led by our ballot counter, Toastmaster Christopher. So please join me to welcome Toastmaster Christopher.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tite. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. And guys, this is the most wanted session. Okay, let me announce who is the best speaker for each session. All right, before we start it, let's drum a roll, please, for the best table topic speaker is, all right,
Yay!
Yeah. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ayo, as the best table topic speaker. All right, we move to the next. All right, drummer first. For the best prepared speech speaker is Toastmaster Sinta. Congratulations, Toastmaster Sinta, as the best prepared speech speaker. All right. Yeah, congratulations. And unfortunately, we don't have or evaluations. Both of them are uneligible. Right? Okay. And back to the Tom. The screen is yours, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmaster Christopher. Wow, this has been a very nice session this evening. So, before I'm giving back the control to our Madam President, I would like to give you some information about our club. Yeah, for those of you who are our guests, our beloved guests, feel free to visit our social media, Instagram at maths.toastmasters to have information on how to join our club. And another information is we are having routine meeting every second and fourth Tuesday every month. And our next meeting will be on 28th of September 2021. So make sure you don't miss our next meeting. So I'm very glad to be your Toastmaster of the meeting for this meeting, for this session, but I have to give the control back to our Madam President, Toastmaster Attila. Toastmaster Attila, the floor is yours.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, our Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmaster Faisal, for leading the meeting very, very well. And I'm glad that we already reached the end of our session today for our meeting today. Thank you so much for everyone who just tuned in, who just came to Maths today. We're really happy to have you here. And before I officially close the meeting, since we have time remaining with the at America, I will just greet some guests. I just want to greet some guests here. I see soon to be Toastmasters Astrid maybe would like to speak and tell her experience towards our meeting today. Hello, soon to be Toastmasters Astrid. Are you able to unmute your voice? Hello, or I see a new name. All right, I got you. Okay, hello, soon to be Toastmaster Astrid.
Hi, Toastmaster.
Hi. How do you feel in our today's meeting? Hope you enjoy the meeting.
I do. I'm really enjoying the meeting. I feel very excited. And I think I also learned a lot from everybody. I need to soon about I need to really erase my in the next meeting. But overall, I had a really good session with everybody. It's a new experience for me, and I really want to come again next week to the meeting.
Okay. Really, sure. We look forward to meet you again in our next meeting. Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Astrid.
Yeah.
And everyone, I shall before I close the meeting, once again, I would like to thank you guys, all of you guys who made it to our meeting today. So because we have time constraint in today's meeting, so by the sound of this clap, I'm officially close the meeting. Thank you so much, everyone, my fellow Toastmasters, my beloved members of Maths. Thank you so much. And okay, so everyone, please just stay in to take some photos with the At America team. Thank you so much. So I'm giving the control back to At America. America team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone, for the insightful session. It's been great having you with us. Earlier in this event, we asked our audience, the question was, who was the Toastmasters' first female international president? And the correct answer is B, Helen Blanchard. Shout out to @MayaTrainer from Instagram for answering correctly. Thank you to everyone who has participated to our question of the day. Don't forget to tune in next time and catch a chance to get a live shout out from us. Also, I mentioned about our giveaway, the AirPods. Woohoo! Wondering how to get it? You can simply create reels on Instagram with your friend and use a song from Latin America artists. For more information, you can visit atam.tv/US Connected. Now, you may be wondering, how can I develop an awesome idea with a place like this? Don't worry, you can send your event proposal to us by visiting our website at www.atamerica.org.id, select Create a Program, and go collaborate with us. All the event proposals will be reviewed and your event might be featured here soon. You can also subscribe to our newsletter there for all of our weekly event updates. Well, that wraps this episode. It's been fun. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. Follow our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at @ATAmerica for all our event updates, fun content, and so much more. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us. Again, my name is Aninda, and see you next time. Bye-bye.